Heel. Basketball fans, please welcome the starting lineup for your Toronto Raptors.
We are live. It's a Thursday night presentation here on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Toronto Raptors as they go up against the San Antonio Spurs. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. D.A., take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert is now a 3-time Defensive Player of the Year. And he says that's...
Yes, he is an intimidating factor for sure. David, thanks. And a chance here now to look at the rookie race. Never too soon to see how some of the fresh faces in the league are holding up. We've got quite a few youngsters looking to put their name in the front of the Rookie of the Year race. Well, you look at Suggs. He's gotten off to a blazing start and has settled into that number 2 spot in the rankings. A lot of season left for him to jump to number 1, though.
And really not surprised with the kind of talent he possesses to be ranked 2nd already.
Well, what I've really liked about him in the early part of this season is how aggressive he's been. He's not hanging in the background like most rookies do. He's getting after it.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. They've got Jaylen Brown. Julius Randle is out there with Nurkic. Then it's Hield. And it's Brogdon in at the 1. And for Toronto, Richardson is out there with Suggs. Then it's Barrett. Then there's Marvin Bagley. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Greg, the outcome tonight could come down to the big men up front.
And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical, but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think will be the ones that end up on top.
Now, here's Brown. You saw him with 19 points his last outing.
Just a load. I mean, at 7 feet, Nurkic also moves well. And that combo gets him to the line a bunch.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
First one falls for. And both free throws good for Nurkic.
You know, it took Nurkic a while to kind of establish himself as a starting center in the NBA, but it didn't take long to see it's a role he deserves.
Now, here's Suggs. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Hield against Richardson. Shot clock at 5. And it's Bagley. That time on the assist by Richardson.
Now show me your vision, Josh Richardson. What a delivery.
Here's Brogdon. Randle passes to Brogdon. Nurkic trying to get open. The shot by Brogdon, no good. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Barrett against Brown. Barrett, no good.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
Brogdon with it. Up top, Randle. Defended by Bagley. Brown. Good.
So this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
And in terms of the mid-range game, Brown has joined a very elite crowd.
Yeah, no doubt. This guy is both prolific and proficient. He has worked so hard on the short area dribble, the shot release so much more consistent, as is his focus.
Now, here's Brogdon. Marvin Bagley missing his last shot. Nurkic kicks to Randle. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away.
Well, you've got to be decisive in catch-and-shoot situations, and Julius Randle leaves no doubt.
And the pass to Barrett. He dishes it to Bagley. Richardson outside. Over Hield. And the shot falls short this time. San Antonio leading. Now Brogdon. The dish to Hield. Wants to get it to Randle and does. Brown outside. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randle.
Yeah, Julius Randle has a good feel on the offensive end, on time and on target with the pass.
Passes it to Suggs. Shoots over Brogdon, and it's Suggs missing. Spurs leading by 3. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Pass to Hield. No one near him. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
Richardson outside. Outside, Bagley. Looking to end the run. Randle grabs the board. Looking at the last game for San Antonio, it was a win against the Boston Celtics. Pass to Brown. Hield outside. It's Brown on the wing. Garrett covering. The shot. And it's Brown missing.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Hook loose. And here is Brogdon. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Inside. Sweet move. Nurkic trying to get open. And it's Brown getting it to go.
If you want to talk about an NBA player who has poise and vision, that's Malcolm Brogdon doing work with the pass. That is nicely done.
And the Raptors call time here, emphasizing the importance of a deep bench. A few teams across the league outdoors are riddled with injury.
It's why the salary cap comes into play, Kevin. Depth can be difficult to maintain, yet the elite front offices find a way year after year.
And Toronto will go for a different look here. Bielitsa, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Nader comes in for R.J. Barrett. Martin's checked in for Josh Richardson. And it's Ty Jerome in for Suggs. Then for the Spurs, Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Nurkic. Olynyk comes in for Julius Randle. And Jeremy Lamb subbed in for Buddy Hield. 6 on the shot clock. The shot by Nader, no good. Here's San Antonio now. It's a 12-2 run here, good pace. Brogdon looking it over. And a wide open look for Lamb. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Well, the presence of mind from Kelly Olynyk, knowing someone's open, finds him quickly.
Lamb against Barton. The pass to Bagley. It's blocked, and he gets it back. And Bielitsa has it in the corner. And the Raptors miss again. Spurs leading by 9. Here's Brown. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Nader the pass to Jerome. Shoots over Brogdon and misses it off the right side of the rim. For San Antonio, they've gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. To the inside. And they double up Brown. For the 3. And there's Brogdon on the assist by Brown.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Here's Jerome. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
2 minutes left.
Nader kicks to Bielitsa. Toronto needs to get off a shot. Trying to end the drought. That one wide left. For San Antonio, they've gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. Brogdon finds Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Here's Jerome. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Barton the bounce pass. Here's Lamb. The shot missing. So the Raptors will take it the other way. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And in that one, the offensive execution made the difference. They found and exploited the mismatch repeatedly.
Well, it was certainly a game that their analytics people had to love breaking down. I thought they exposed every weakness in the defense. I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
Ogden against Barton. Olynyk high post. 6 to shoot. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul. A different look now for San Antonio. Damian Lee, he's checked in for Lamb. And it's Malik Monk in for Malcolm Brogdon. Here's Jerome. Monk defending. Jerome passes to Bielitsa. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
Now, here's Monk. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. On the wing, Lee. He's in the post. Brown inside the line. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And so it's San Antonio sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Spurs team out there.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Bielitsa is out there with Bagley. Then it's Will Barton, and it's Jerome in at the point. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter.
You got to appreciate just the presence of mind there. Monk demonstrating solid court awareness by finding the open man.
Here's Jerome. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Nader. Here's Jerome. Driving to the basket. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Here's Monk. Lee outside. Monk kicks to Brown. Hayes the pass to Monk. Shot clock at 6. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night. Raptors trail by 14. Pass to Jerome. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Jerome's got 4 points this quarter.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Brown outside. To the paint. Hayes, no good. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Nader. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but, you know, the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season, and so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dreams.
Now, here's Barrett. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Suggs with the ball. Lots of room. And the rebound by Nurkic.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
Monk, the pass to Heel. Now, here's Monk. Defense right on him. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Anytime Monk gets room to shoot, especially inside, he's such a crafty guard who you want to see pulling the trigger from inside.
Now, here's Suggs. His last outing with 20 points. Now, Barrett. Here's Gobert. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
Well, you think about Rudy Gobert, a multi-time winner of the Defensive Player of the Year. This guy owns the paint, and he is a force to be reckoned with.
Doris, there's much argument over how the MVP award should be decided. Whether it's stats, time on the floor, the intangible, with the winner, with the loser. What criteria do you use when you vote on that award?
Well, there's so much that goes into this because, number one, how skilled are you? You have to be one of the most skilled players in the league, in my estimation. Number two, how much do you influence winning? But the fact of the matter is most MVPs finish in the top 2 or 3 in their respective conferences. So that's another criteria. I'm just going to say this to you. I will actually poll NBA players as I come across them in the season, talking about these awards, these first, second, third team All-NBA, because they're the guys lining up opposite and know what goes into what these guys do.
Here's Lee, following the basket by Julius Randle. Back to Monk. Here's Randle. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. And it's Monk that time on the assist from Randle.
For 3.
Randle's got 3 assists tonight.
And Monk has proven that he is a terrific scorer from the perimeter. When he's in rhythm, he has no problem letting it fly.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said we've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires. And we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in our league. Kevin?
Thank you, D.A. Now, here's Suggs. Following the miss by Julius Randle. Barrett against Heel. Right wing. Here's Suggs. The rebound by Heel.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Now here's Lee. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. From outside the arc. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Richardson. Nurkic with the block.
And that 7'2" wingspan for Nurkic, he can just gobble up shots. He knocks that one away with authority. Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Here's Barrett, following the bucket by the Spurs. Kicks it out to Richardson. And he stays with it. Pass to Suggs. The pass to Bielitsa. Now, here's Suggs. He's guarded by Nurkic, and they'll keep possession. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. How about that strong defensive performance for this half mobile 1 block?
Hey, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Lamb, he's checked in for Damian Lee. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Malik Monk. That one drops for him.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure. And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him.
In Malcolm Brogdon, Doris, we've got a player who's won more than his share of individual accolades.
Right, think about it. In college, he was the first player to win both the ACC Player of the Year and Defensive Player of the Year awards, and then topped it off by winning Rookie of the Year back in 17. Not a bad resume, guys.
And so here's Toronto. So it's Toronto now. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. That'll be the first half of a two-game trip. It's MyLEAGUE. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3. They're the Spurs with the ball. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Brogdon the pass to Lamb. Randall down low. Bielitsa's there. Nurkic trying to get open. It's hauled in by the Raptors. 1:31 left in the first half. To the middle. Richardson, no luck.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Raptors trail by 20. And here's Barrett. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Nurkic with the block. Here's Hield. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got assist number 5 here tonight. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
And, you know, the other thing they've done really well tonight is stay active defensively. Lots of steals, and that's making a huge difference.
Here's Brogdon after R.J. Barrett's bucket. Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Wow, excellent explosion off his feet by Julius Randle.
30 seconds left in the first half, and it's Suggs missing.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make-all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
Richardson the pass to Bielitsa. For 3, Barrett. San Antonio with the rebound. Nurkic has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Here's Hield. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
Boy, you love the urgency from Josh Richardson defensively. He refused to concede an inch to that shooter.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Nick Nurse. Coach, the efficiency wasn't there in the first half. What adjustments do you need to make?
I thought we got pretty good shots, you know, and if we're not going to score, it makes getting our defense set up difficult. So we got to keep shooting and hopefully start making some of them.
Well, you can't score until you shoot, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, it's been a one-sided affair. Hey, everybody, welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. It was a big-time first quarter for Jaylen Brown. He had 10 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 steal. Kenny, what was your take on San Antonio?
Their passing was clearly superior in the first half. They were playing a team game, not one-on-one basketball.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
On the court right now for the Spurs. Brogdon out there with Buddy Hield. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. Then there's Jaylen Brown. And it's Randall in at the power forward position. Just 5 to shoot. Barrett Barrett inside the three-point line. And Bagley able to finish.
And how about the persistence on the backboard? Love how hard Bagley works on the offensive glass. Wants to outwork everybody.
Brown wide open. He fires. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got 6 assists now in the game. Healed against Richardson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And the former 40th pick, Doris, back in 2015 out of Tennessee. But, you know, Josh Richardson has been a rotation player from the very start.
He has, and a starter from his second season forward. Let's remember, in high school he was a 2-star recruit, but somehow with his work he becomes a quality NBA player that teams love having on their roster. Hard not to root for a guy like Josh Richardson. Remember, he's a former second-round pick, but this guy put the time in the gym. He's an excellent teammate, and now he's a valuable rotation piece and an excellent two-way player.
Suggs kicks to Bagley. Now, here's Suggs. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Gobert the pass to Suggs. Off target from three-point range.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Healed outside. Back to Brown. Randall against Bagley. Here's Brown, and Brown throws it down.
Yeah, this is the very definition of feeling it. Jaylen Brown taking smart shots and playing perfectly within the team schemes.
Here's Barrett. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. Passes it to Richardson. And again, no good by Toronto.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Down low and stolen by Richardson. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Outside for Bagley. Dishes it to Suggs. Clock at 6. Back to Bagley. It's Barrett on the wing. Over Brown. That one misses. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Now, here's Brogdon. Guarded closely. Healed from outside. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Richardson gets a wide open look. Hits it from three-point range. Richardson's got 7.
Well, think about it. Back in his rookie year, this is a guy who shot 46% from deep. Go ahead, Josh Richardson from 3.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Abdul Nader, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Will Barton comes in for Richardson. And it's Ty Jerome in for Suggs. And that one's good, Barton.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Inside, here's Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Here's Jerome. Monk defending. Barton surveying the floor. Left side, Bagley.
And that's the thing about Bagley. Big, athletic, versatile. Very hard to stop without fouling.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
And they've consistently drilled that mid-range jumper as well, and that's really opened things up for them.
Lee finds Hayes. Brown against Barrett. And it's Brown missing.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
And the shot goes in. Barton's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's two things right there for R.J. Barrett. It's awareness and unselfishness. Pretty pass.
Monk with the ball. 5 points in the game. Pass to Olynyk. The feed to Brown. Oh! There's the killer two-handed slam.
We've got to get this guy in the dunk contest. Jaylen Brown taking flight with that insane athleticism.
Raptors trail by 21. Here's Jerome. He kicks it to Barrett. Puts it up from 12. And that one hits back iron.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Now Monk. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Lee passes to Brown. A three-pointer, no good. Toronto, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Now here's Barton. Monk defending. 8 feet away. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Spurs leading by 21. Brown the pass to Lee. The kick out to Brown. Pass to Monk. To the paint. Here's Lee. Nails the baby hook. Lee's got his second bucket of the night.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Feeds it to Bagley. Sinks that one from the post. Bagley's got his third basket of the night right there.
And at this stage, this is where Bagley feels most comfortable. I mean, knows he has the size and touch to score inside.
San Antonio calls timeout. Bielitsa, he checks in for the Raptors. Jeremy Lamb's checked in for the Spurs. And here is Monk. He has 5. Brown outside. Hayes finds Lamb. And here is Brown. Defended by Bagley. Clock at 4. And it's denied. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Raptors trail by 21. Here's Jerome to the right side. Raptors moving the ball around, and it's blocked by Brown.
Wow, twice on the pipe. Jaylen Brown with a message for the offense. Nice.
Now, here's Monk, and there's the pass to Olynyk. To the middle. Here's Brown, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
76% on the season from the foul line.
How exciting is Jaylen Brown as a basketball player? This guy is a skilled forward who loves showing off that ability to dunk the basketball.
Bagley kicks to Barton. Back to Bagley. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
He's a real wrecking ball inside. Once Bagley has solid position, you almost have to foul.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Olynyk the pass to Lamb. No good on the shot. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Barton in the corner. Rebounded by the Spurs. Monk with the ball. He's got 5. 46 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Out to Lamb. Pulls it from 20. Yep, it counts.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead. There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
To the inside, Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
And this is outstanding vision by Jaylen Brown. This guy dishing the ball beautifully to his teammates.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Jerome. Here's Nader. He gives a bit of a scoring lift to the team, averaging 8 points a game. The turnaround, Bielitsa with the bucket. Bielitsa's got 4 this quarter. Outside, Lamb. And here's Brown outside, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for the San Antonio Spurs. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. We've got more NBA and there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So it's the Spurs now. We've got Suggs. Will Barton is out there with Nemanja Bjelica. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Richardson in a shooting guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And here's Toronto. Barton kicks to Bjelica. Richardson outside. Over Lamb. Richardson finds Barton. Randall grabs the board.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Healed outside for 3. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Now Barton passes it to Suggs. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Spurs. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Pass to Randall. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Hield. That's short off the rim. Raptors shooting just 31% in the game. Richardson kicks to Suggs. Back to Richardson. Barton passes to Bjelica. Richardson outside. And the Raptors miss again. The Spurs have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And here is Brogdon. Down low. Hayes trying to break free. Rebound by the Raptors. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Richardson. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Well, you love that Josh Richardson doing some work on the painted area. Go ahead, Josh.
Hield outside. Randall against Richardson. Fades back. Toronto grabs the miss. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Suggs. Drills the baseline jumper.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Now, here's Brogdon. Hield outside. Pass to Randall. Over Bjelica. Again, the miss by the Spurs. The Raptors have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. And it's blocked. They retain possession. Here's Gobert. And the shot goes down.
Tremendous concentration that Rudy Gobert has, using his size certainly, but finishing through contact.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. And Greg, the league's in a great place for talent. So many incredible players just entering their primes. You excited where the league is right now headed?
Oh, my goodness, Kevin. Guys like Devin Booker and Luka Doncic, Donovan Mitchell. I mean, the list goes on and on. And a lot of these youngsters carrying their teams to great heights. Impressive to watch.
R.J. Barrett's checked in for Will Barton. That one goes. Count it.
And this is how confident Hield is. Knows he's capable of torching the D off the catch.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Nurkic.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Now, here's Suggs. He's tightly guarded. Gobert dishes to Suggs. Inside, here's Richardson, and it's Richardson slamming it down.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
Lamb with the ball, picked up by Suggs. Shot clock at 6. Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
And Bielitz kicks to Barrett. Suggs with the ball. And on Nurkic.
Well, nice job crashing the glass. You'd love to see that kind of effort.
To the left wing. Randall is doubled. The deep three from Hield. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Hield's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for San Antonio. Richardson with it. He dishes it to Suggs. Knocked loose. Now the pass to Bielitz. At the elbow, Suggs. Had the space there, but it's offline.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Wow, Julius Randle with a little flavor on the finish.
Passes to Bielitz. In the corner, it's Richardson. No good, unable to end this run.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Pass to Randall. Shot by Hield, nobody around. Off the left rim and out.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Brogdon outside. You know, Doris, the debate about what makes someone an MVP is always interesting. In your mind, and you're a voter, what are the qualities of an MVP-worthy player?
You know, Kevin, one of the things that fascinated me about the most recent MVP selection was some of the slander sent at Nikola Jokic. And I think it had everything to do with him not passing the eye test. And by that, I mean, he didn't have eye-popping athleticism. But he was my runaway choice for MVP because he is so highly skilled. And he is so valuable to what they do on the offensive end of the floor. He has vision. He has the ability to score the basketball in the paint and outside the paint. He can manipulate defenses because of his high basketball IQ. It was such a fascinating conversation, and what a worthy MVP for Nikola Jokic.
Here's Barrett. Pass to Richardson. Off target with his three. Brogdon with it. Picked up by Suggs. Back to Brogdon. Back to Hield. Launches it. They grab their own miss. Randall. The second chance effort. Here's Nurkic. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jaylen Brown.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
Here's Ntilikina. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, for Frank Ntilikina, to me, it's about being aggressive. When he's taking the initiative, he forces the defense to react.
Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Bjelica. On offense, here are the Spurs. 40 seconds left in the fourth. Spurs working the ball around now. Here's Mann. Back to Hayes. The pass to Mann. Fires from deep. Gobert pulls it in. And here are the Raptors now. To the middle. Here's Ntilikina. Second shot opportunity. Misses from close range. Passes it to McLaughlin. From deep. Off target with that shot. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.